Guys, I wanted to make this video. This is something that I've seen in the scriptures, and I wanted to share this. This is huge. I want to get this up online. But notice this. We're going to look in John chapter 9. We're going to start in verse 34. And we're going to remember now, as we've been studying the Bible, we're seeing that the Bible is calling us out of Babylon. Okay, so God's virgins at the end of the world, they're going to be virgins, the last remnant little group of people on the earth. They're going to come out of all the churches, including the Seventh-day Adventist Church. They've all become Babylon. So God's virgins at the end of the world, his people, they don't belong to none of the denominations that are in the churches of this world. So they don't have a church. Their church, we're belonging to the church of the FIRSTBORN, the church of the Son of God in heaven. That's the church we belong to. It's not in this world. So as we remember this, all God's people are either getting called out of the churches or they're going to be getting kicked out of the churches. And we're going to notice something that happened to illustrate this to us, something that Jesus did. Now look in verse 34. It says, "They answered and said unto him, Thou wast altogether born in sins, and dost thou teach us? And they cast him out." This is the blind guy that Jesus healed. Okay? Verse 35. Jesus heard that they had cast him out. And when he had found him, he said unto him, Dost thou believe on the Son of God? He answered and said, Who is he, Lord, that I might believe on him? He didn't know who the Son of God was. And Jesus said unto him, Thou hast both seen him, and it is he that talketh with thee. And he said, Lord, I believe. And he worshipped him. So notice what happened here, you guys. This guy's, his eyes were open to the truth. Okay? And what happened? The church leaders cast him out. They kicked him out of the church because his eyes were opened. And what did his eyes opening, what did that lead to? To him knowing who the real Son of God is. That's the issue. Isn't that incredible? When our eyes are open to the truth for the first time, to the truth about Jesus, that he is the Son of God, that he came from his Father. Once we have that truth, you're either going to be kicked out of the church, or you're gonna come out and you're going to leave the church. So I wanted to illustrate that point because I've been showing my family these verses, and it shows us that the issue, it's over Jesus being the Son of God. Once our eyes are opened, the churches of this world and the pastors and the leaders, they don't like that because nobody else believes that. So it's incredible. I wanted to share that. So hope that was helpful. So that's it for this quick little video. I just wanted to point that out. So God bless. Let us all continue to pray and to read our Bibles to find out who the real Jesus is and who his real Father is. So, and let me point one more thing out, you guys. Jesus tells us this in John 16, verses 2 and 3. Notice what Jesus says. He says, They shall put you out of the synagogues. That means they're going to kick you out of the churches. This has been happening for centuries now. It's actually been happening for really 6,000 years. The more you study the Bible, it keeps happening. Okay? The time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he's doing God's service. Think about that, you guys. Paul, when he was Saul of Tarsus, he was killing Christians, people that believed in the Son of God. He was killing them, and he thought he was doing God's work. You know, the ones that are going to be killing us and persecuting us, they think they're right. They think they have the truth, but they don't. And these things will they do unto you. Notice this, because they do that. They do it because they have not known the Father nor me. You guys see that? It's all about knowing God the Father and his Son. That's what the whole thing is. We either going to know him or we don't know him. And if we know him, we're going to see that all the churches and all this world is deceived in everything they're teaching. And none of it's right. It's all deception. They've all been deceived by Satan. We all have. But the difference is God has a group of people that are willing to come out of this deception and let the Bible, let the Son of God teach them about these things so that we can know him and his Father. So that really pumped me up as I read that. And we'll close with one more verse. Let's look at 1 John verse 1, chapter 1 verse 3. 1 John 1:3. That which we have seen and heard declare we unto you, that you also may have fellowship with us. Notice this. And truly our fellowship is with the Father and with his Son, Jesus Christ. Isn't that incredible? This is what we're learning about who God is. There is one God, the Father, and he has a Son. Two divine beings that have created all things. So it's absolutely incredible to learn. So, all right, well, God bless you guys, and I will see you guys with my next video.